The Honorable Dr. Andres Madharadana MSI, the Dean of Dharmacharya Faculty, the Honorable Dr. Silih Nyoman Sriadi, SPD SAG MPD, the Head of English Language Education Department, the Honorable Dr. Igusti Ngurah Wijaya Mahardika, MPD, the Lecturers of English Language Education Department, and my learned friends, the students of English Language Education Department, Dharmacharya Faculty. Om Swastiastu. Good morning. First of all, let us praise our grace and gratitude to God. Because of Him, we can gather in this good opportunity with good condition. Secondly, I would like to say thank you to the committee who gave me an opportunity to stand in this proud podium. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me start with some questions. Have you ever heard about intellectual disabilities? Haven't yet? Or have you ever had a friend who didn't go up to the next grade for several times? Yes, those people maybe have intellectual disabilities. So, what is intellectual disabilities? Let us get to know better about it. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go to the topic, let me tell you a story. This is a story when I was in elementary school, in 4th grade for exact. I remember that one of my friends didn't go up to the next grade. He was 3 years older than me. So yes, it was not his first time, but already 3 times. At first I didn't know the reason why, but after we were in the same class, I knew why. He couldn't answer a question even it was the easiest one. I remember that my teacher asked him the equals of 3 plus 3. Well, this question can even be answered by kindergarten, but he couldn't. He also couldn't remember all the alphabet, so he couldn't read fluently. At that time, I was really honest and innocent. In my mind, I said, he is so weird. He's so stupid. Stupid boy. He must be very lazy and never study at home. At that time, I really didn't know what caused it. And then my teacher scolded him, and then all of my friends mocked him and didn't want to be his friends. Yeah, including me. And when we get promoted to the next grade, what did happen? Yes, he didn't go up to the next grade again. Long short story. Less than 2 years ago, I joined a foundation named Yayasan Anak Unik, or Unique Children Foundation, and it is a school for special needs children. Most of the students are intellectually disabled children. There I learned a lot of things, such as getting to know them, understanding them, and how do I teach them. When I was ready to teach the students, I was really shocked because one of my students are the one that I told you earlier. Yes, he was. At the time, I suddenly flashed back to the time when I did many bad things to him. And I was really ashamed. I was ashamed to remember that I used to push him away. And I was ashamed to remember that I mocked him and judged him like hitting him by a book when he went closer to me just for talking for something. Stupid me. And I am so guilty. I didn't think about what did he feel, what did their family feel. Alright, so from that story we can see that I was really wrong. But on the other hand, I'm not totally wrong. Well, I'm not defending myself. Really, I'm not defending myself. Why? It is because at that time I didn't know what is intellectual disabilities, and I didn't know what caused he is really slow in academy. Yes. But But another embarrassing thing is not only was the 9 years old me, but many adults call the people like that as stupid and then even call them bodoh in Balinese, which mean crazy. They don't even ask to be like that, and yeah, at the time I didn't think about it. And then for a few seconds before I start the class, I looked down and I realized that I was wrong. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what is intellectual disability? Intellectual disability is a term that used when there are limits to person to learn an expected level and daily life function. Yeah, it means there's the people who have IQ below the average and didn't independent doing the daily work like urinating and then eating, socializing, and also receiving lessons. World Health Organization also stated that intellectual disability means a significantly reduced ability to understanding new or complex information, to learn and to apply new skills. Well, based on Indonesia's national socio-economic data in 2019, about 10% of Indonesia population are people with disabilities. And then among them, 3% are people with intellectual disabilities. Well, the use term of intellectual disabilities in context of World Health Organization initiative Better Health, Better Life, including the autism with intellectual impairment. Well, I'm sure that in your mind you will ask, is it a disease? What is cause it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, intellectual disabilities is not a disease. They are not ill or sick so they need medicines. No, it is wrong. They even will not learn faster as normally if they drink medicines. So based on American Association of Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities, this case caused by several things, and the most common thing is caused by genetic factors same as Down syndrome. Yeah, and the other factors is like complication during pregnancy and also problem during birth, like baby didn't get enough oxygen into their brain. So, well, if it is not medicine, so what do they need? Ladies and gentlemen, the thing that they really need is the supportive environment. The environment who everyone accepts them. In an environment who they can be themselves, and then the environment who they feel comfortable without comparing with the others. But in fact, there are so many cases in Bali especially where the family locked them in the house rather than introduce them into the society. Yes. Why? Why do they do that? It is because they feel shy to have son or daughter different than the others. They don't want the society to mock them. And this is very unfortunate because family is the closest environment for them. The people with intellectual disability is also human like us who have feeling and then wishing and also like deep and also have dreams that they want to reach. They are not different. They are special. Yes, and we just need to accept them and getting to know better about them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I assume after I deliver this topic, I assume that you all already know them better. So what's next? What do you need to do? The first you need to do is spread the information. As educate people around you that they are not different, but they are special. And then when you meet them directly, please smile and act naturally. Don't avoid them. They didn't know anything wrong, so you need to avoid them. Invite them to talk and then use a simple language so they can be understand. Yes, the small support can be a big support from them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you can get new sight from what the thing that I delivered to you. Thank you so much for your attentions. Before I close, I have a quote that related from Panji Pragiwaksono. It is not our business to make the whole earth the same. We just need to accept them, live comfortably and peacefully, respectfully with these differences. I realized that I was wrong to judge people like that. Now I know what should I do, and I hope you are too. Thank you. Om Santi 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 Om.